So if anyone doesn't know the story yet, I can show you the trailer.
Who are you? Why are you telling me this? What do you know about the method of longevity? And whose memory did I just see? Take this! I hear an immortal will appear at the fair to grant longevity. Idle folk, Taoists, y'all, all manner of people have come to town.
We may have taken human forms, but we live only a fraction of their lives.
Chief Chung, the School of May will see justice done.
Then it was they who started this rumor.
I founded this school so that we may gather strength in numbers. With a sword and array at our disposal, the subjugation of the beast is a surety. What do you know of our struggles and desires?
The final hour approaches. The array is ready. Tonight, beneath the May tree, let us await longevity together.
Release me! Every moment is precious!
Heron, I've been thinking. Years pass by you in the blink of an eye, don't they?
If you want the sword, then kill me!
Oh, I won't even live a full cycle of the seasons.
Do you still seek longevity, knowing all that might happen?
Stage 17, An Eastern Promise. Words weight heavier than his own life. So, for the story right now, the Yaos are trying to find longevity where it increases their lifespan, because some of the Yaos have shorter lifespans than the humans. So they're just trying to find a way from the School of Mai to increase their, stay alive a little bit longer. Because there is like a read, which I think only lasts for like. I'm trying to think. Is it spring to winter? So they don't, finish their full cycle. And each other of the Yaos, are trying to, but I guess there's the general or something that's trying to prevent the rumors from spreading, because I think he thinks it's something different. All right, so stage 17, words weighs heavier than his own life.
Is dry. Beware of fires. The night is dry. Beware of fires.
So I'm not sure what the night patrol is doing right now. The night watch gong reverberates into the night. Only then the Chen Tingon jumps from the
This is where
tree.
the strange parade was last seen. Huh.
Hey, you! What are you doing out here at this hour?
Ooh, it's her.
Chen Tingon turns upwards. Chen Tingon turns towards the source of the sound. Yang Wu and Da Lu have cornered a wounded woman.
Yang Wu, Du Liu, what's going on?
Seeing him, the two exchange an awkward glance.
Well now, fate always finds a way to put enemies in your path, eh?
Alright, so what happened to her? Did I miss like what happened in the last couple stages?
Chief, we were on patrol duty and we ran into the Taoist. She was the one with the School of May.
Hitting gun narrows his eyes as he spots the woman, his right hand falling instantly to his blade.
What are you doing here?
Long story.
He ignores her response, instead sweeping his eyes over the woman's blood-stained robe.
Chief?
Return to your patrol. I will take her to the Yamen later.
But Chief, the commander ordered us to...
The Luke gives his partner a prong with his elbow and takes over the conversation.
Let's go, Wu. I'm sure the chief has his own score to settle with her.
His own score? Ah.
Yang Wu has last realized what was going on and nods knowingly.
Just a few questions. Is that alright?
Of course. Take your time, Chief. We were never here.
The two cups fists in a salute and hurries away.
Much appreciated. Seems you and I just can't seem to avoid each other.
Superhammer leans against the wall. She coughs and a small trickle of blood escapes her lips.
Would you be willing to hear what I have to say? I need a favor. It's about the safety of this city.
The believers hold torches, gathering in the square beside the pond.
As difficult as it is to believe, we must face the truth. Paper Heron has turned against us.
Uh-oh. But I think she's the mastermind.
Longevity? Why would she turn her back on us after all her efforts?
She's been kind to us, and we have paid her our respect. How did it come to this?
Her long life has hardened her heart to us. But when we succeed and join her in longevity, her status and authority will be challenged.
I can't believe this.
The moment she learned of our goal, she chose to become an obstacle. Now that she has taken the longevity sword, her position is clear. Remember, the teeth from that sword is instrumental to our success. Without it, we will not survive.
Yao below the platform grows restless. Emotion flashes across their face, surprise, sorrow, anger.
At first, I thought she cared when she gave us those amulets. But when she challenged Master Ren, I realized it was all a farce.
All that talk about the right path and serving the way. As if we had the time to do any of that. We sacrificed so much for longevity. We can't fail now.
Without the sword, the quelling array will weaken. I can still subdue the beast with elixirs, but it will leave me without the strength to shield you from harm.
Welcome in, Millie. Congrats on second.
We still have a chance. I wounded her when she wrestled the sword from me. We must take it
Also,
back
that's how she got
before
injured.
She recovers. So I bid you, go forth and find her. Secure the sword at any cost. But before you risk your lives this night, hear these words. The path before us is set. We will slay Lanju and draw upon its power to ascend. If you do not share our purpose, you may still leave.
The crowd erupts, heated protests and arguments drowning out all else.
My family is long gone, and I wouldn't have made it this far without Master Ren's teachings. I will stand with her and bring the sword back.
I traveled all the way from Liaodong, and I'd have died last month if not for Master Ren's help. I'll do whatever I can to return the sword.
Either we die tonight, or we live forever. I stand with Master Ren.
It seems this is the only path left for us.
Everyone else agrees.
Mayfly and Butterfly exchanged a meaningful glance. Lost amidst the fairer crowd, they joined their growing cries, hesitant and then wholeheartedly.
Then I too will stand with Master Ren.
I stand with Master Ren.
We all stand with Master Ren.
She's the bad guy! Oaths and shouts all support spreads like waves in the stone-lined pond, pouring back over themselves until the ounce tranquil courtyard is in the component of the sound. And then the master raises her hand, signaling the beavers to quiet down. I know in the past chapter, or past stage, Master Ren did discuss with Paper Heron what her plan was. I think they were trying to do something where Master Ren was trying to, since they know that the Yaos don't have much to live, I think they're like almost like giving the life force or something to the tree where I guess it increases her power. And that's why Paper Heron was trying to stop Master Ren.
You have my thanks. Do not let fear get the better of you. The final hour approaches. The array is ready. I shall do all that is in my power to enact our plan. With or without the sword, meet me under the May tree at the first double hour this night. Together, we will seek our ascension to longevity.
A century-old tale can be told in mere sentences. Chen Gun looks at her in astonishment, fitting the scattered fragments of her investigation into a clear picture at last.
So then, those dead animals were the Yao who failed in the pursuit of the method.
Paper Heron nods.
Lanzhu will soon awaken. If we don't stop Ren, her actions may throw the balance of life out of order and put all of Huanzhou in danger. We need to evacuate the townsfolk as soon as we can. Time's running out, but I'm wounded. It will be a while before I can move again. Will you aid me in this?
His mouth opens in surprise, but the words don't come out. After a moment's deliberation, he makes his decision.
This is no small favor. It'll take the effort of every soldier and constable in town to evacuate the people in time. Even if I believe you, my superiors won't be so easily convinced.
Then, how about this?
She bows her head and draws the longevity sword from within her robe, channeling a thread of chi into it. The white blade emits a cold, bright light. It seems almost alive for a moment.
Long ago, when His Eminence walked the land, 2 white horsetails were bestowed upon him as a reward for his service to the Way. Those tails were forged into a pair of jade swords. I carry only one of them, a rare Taoist implement, passed down to me by my master, from his master before him. It means more to me than my life. I swear on it. I have told you nothing but the truth. Were you to present this sword to your people, might they?
It'll do.
He fixes his sharp gaze over the May patterns and the Bugon Array.
The High Lords of this town have close ties with the School of May. They will recognize this sword.
Then take it. Look after it well.
She sheaths the sword and offers it to him. He receives it with both hands, feeling the blade's weight.
You're leaving the sword to me, just like that?
A sec, what did I... She lowers her eyes, managing a weak smile.
This sword means more to me than my life, yes. But I once valued it so greatly that I lost sight of what is truly important. In the end, it's only a sword. And what purpose does a sword have if it is not used to protect?
Well said. You have my word. I will protect it with my life. Should anything go wrong, I will bring my head to you.
In the deep darkness of the night, Paper Heron cannot see the young man's face, but his resolute tone paints a picture the light could not. She lifts herself just enough to reach his shoulder.
Now what would I do with a young man's head, eh? Worry not. I'm a tea reader. I can trace the sword wherever it goes. Now go. Run won't give up the sword easily, so be careful. I'll find you once I'm back on my feet.
Distant screams and wails drift through the air. Across the county, fire bursts and flickers against the night sky. Yao Shadow slides across the wall. Any doubt that Paper Heron speaks the truth vanished from him.
What if...
Just go.
Kinhugan grits his teeth, takes the longevity sword to his side, and leaps it onto the high wall.
Chung, I owe you for this. For setting aside grudges and helping me. I know the School of May burned down your home. If we survive this, I'll help you build a new one.
Nice, we got a high number. I won't do it. I won't do the command.
The School of May?
At these words, the young man atop the wall turns around. His usual stern face broken into a rare, wild-eyed smile.
To tell you the truth, I set that fire myself.
Wait, what?
Her eyes widen in surprise, but the tile stands empty before she can respond. Before her, Yao surged from the shadows in their true form, eyes gleaming green beneath the moon.
Well now, never judge a book by its cover, eh?
Heron! Return the sword at once!
And if I refuse? Come, let me see how Run trains her students.
There is no turning back.
His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
Each move on the board is an attempt to return to the future.
We got more crystals! The Yamen is silent. The bell beneath the roof, beastly guardian, has not moved. Kinhugan crosses over the gate. In a few strides, he reaches the still-lit study and extends his hand towards the door.
Commander Lee.
A familiar voice stops him in place.
There's someone else inside.
After a moment's consideration, he crouches and places his ears up to the door.
It truly was a masterstroke. Had it not been for your arrest, the Yao wouldn't have turned to me so quickly, or in such numbers.
Oh, so are they working with the constable?
As the otter drives fish into the lakes, and the eagle leads birds into the woods. The hunter must know where his prey will run.
Uh-oh.
You have honored your word. I will keep your efforts in mind when I next speak to your superiors.
Is that Master Ren?
I have one more favor to ask.
The conversation grows insistent as fury clouds Chen Yun's focus. Clarity returns, but only after he finds himself standing resolutely behind a door that has been kicked wide open.
Li Huifeng!
To be continued. So Yaman endures. Stage 18. Pain and Gain. Tearing free from his shackles, he soars. The door swings back towards him, and he instantly pushes it aside. Ink droplets flies across his face. He sidesteps, revealing the longevity sword strapped to his back.
You do indeed work wonders, Commander. My lost sword has shown up at your door before I even asked for it.
Elegant woman in Dallas robe withdraws her brush mockingly, looking over to the commander. He offers no response. Instead, his eyes linger on the blade Chen Hungan now holds half drawn.
He Guang, take a seat.
He gestures towards a chair in the room. Chen Hungan doesn't budge, his hand trembling over the grip from the sword.
Pardon the intrusion, Master Ren. This is Cheng, the subordinate I've mentioned, a promising young man. He has proven to be of great use.
Chen Hungan makes it clear he will not offer a greeting. Then Hunfeld decides not to insist before introducing him to the woman as if his drive has been nothing more than a social visit.
He Guang, this is Master Ren, the head of the School of Mei and a respected friend of Lord Lu. I have told her of your hardships, and she has expressed her sympathies.
Well met, Chief Constable Cheng. Your commander speaks highly of you. I hope you do not bear me any ill will. I understand some blame my school for your unfortunate fire. You have suffered a great deal of troubles. I can only imagine how far your star would rise if it weren't for your unfortunate parentage. If fate has led us to meet this day, it must have its reasons. I cannot do much, but I may offer some aid to your career.
He removes the token from her waist and tosses it before the young constable.
A personal gift from the venerable Lord Lu. His influence carries quite far. I'm sure you know. I wonder how he might look upon the constable that returned my sword to me. With our recommendation, a promotion would certainly follow.
Chen Hungan maintains his grip on the blade, not sparing the token on the ground even the courtesy of a glance.
You've been conspiring all along. All that talk of evidence. It was just an attempt to stall me. You've been in their pocket from the start.
He Guang,
His commander interjects, attempting to douse the young constable's purely accusation.
Pick up the token. Is this not what you've always wanted? To redeem your family name? Take it. Your long-cherished wish can come true.
His voice drips out at a measured pace, as always. Chen Tungan stares in disbelief. The blade's shadow on the walls wavers.
Li Huifeng! Have you lost your senses? Do you hear yourself? If she takes the sword, she'll bring calamity upon us all! Not only do you act as an agent of evil, allowing her to harm your people, but you even dare to profit from their suffering! You...
The Dallas woman begins to laugh, as if the exchange has only been an amusing story.
Agent of evil. Profit from their suffering. Have you looked at yourself, Chief Cheng? Haven't you been arresting Yao day and night for the sake of your own glory? Are you not the very reason they sought refuge at my door?
That is a perversion of the truth! I should have seen it before. The reversion bell. How else could our town have come by a Taoist relic? The parade itself was your doing!
For all of the Yao you imprisoned and interrogated, you still had no knowledge of our designs, did you? Those poor, pitiful Yao, only wanting another day to live, crushed beneath the chief's boots in his hunger for power.
Lies! They were arrested for deceiving the people, not for my benefit!
Deceiving the people? And what lie was it that drove them to beg for the method of longevity? Were they deceived, or did they only accuse me out of spite after being turned away? Some investigation. As you strode through that prison, did it ever cross your mind that the truth may be the very opposite?
We only want a little more time in this world, Chief Cheng. Why must you stand in our way? Only a few borrowed days! We never hurt anyone! I've done nothing wrong! Release me! Every moment is precious!
Cold sweat drips from... Cold sweat drips over Chen Tungan's temple. He realized with some pain that this woman speaks the truth.
You needn't trouble yourself, Chief Cheng. In fact, I should thank you. Were it not for your diligence, I'd have never gathered so much qi in such a short time. Whether Huanzhou is saved or meets its ruin this night, much of the credit shall be yours.
You!
He glares, eyes raging with fury, but the Devil Smasher no longer seems willing to entertain him as she drifts to Lin Xian's side.
You humans are odd indeed. Have you not spent your entire life attempting to cleanse yourself of your father's dishonor? Why shy away from your actions now, when they might finally be rewarded?
That's not why I did it! I didn't...
He Guang.
Before he realized it, Liu Hongyan has already retrieved the token from the floor. Chen Tungan sees it clearly for the first time. A symbol of power inlaid with gold and silver.
Pick up the token and put down the sword. You have heard too much. You can't stay here any longer. Take the token and go. Find a new life for yourself elsewhere.
She brushes away the dust and extends the token towards Chen Hugon.
Or have you forgotten the vow you made to me? What is your want?
My father brought shame not only upon himself, but upon those who placed their trust in him. I swear, I will not make the same mistake. It is said that a warrior is a warrior, and a bandit is a bandit. But I am not my father, and I will remove the stain on my family name. Commander, all I ask is one chance.
Chief Cheng, I pray you would not hold my words against me. They were spoken in the heat of the moment. You are human, and we are Yao. Beings of different kinds are never of one mind. Our natures simply do not align. So your interests clash with ours. Why blame yourself for what was bound to happen?
Between the truth and lies, their voice grows distant, then near, back and forth like a swinging pendulum. Though the autumn wands outside, inside the air feels thick and stiffening.
A warrior is a warrior, and a bandit is a bandit. Beings of different kinds are never of one mind. So that's how it is.
He's been backed into the corner. No escape remains.
Commander, for the last time, are you aware that Huanzhou now lingers at the edge of destruction?
Under the lamplight, the mentor expression remains unclear, but his voice holds steady and darkly calm.
Yes and no. Does it even matter?
Fair point. A fair point!
All his rage, shock, and disappointment dissolves into a single bitter laugh. In an instant, Chen Hugon's blade leaves his sheath and ink stripes towards his waist. In a flash, several oil lamps are extinguished. The token shatters into worthless scraps under the ink's force.
I should have known. For years, I worked to prove myself to you, hoping my merits would prove the strength of my character. I was so fixated on my goal that I failed to see the truth. Now, I see it clearly. Seeking favor from people like you only led me deeper into dishonor.
He shakes his head ruefully, mourning years of wasted effort.
I never cared about promotions or power. I only ever wanted to do what was right. If I picked up that token, I will be betraying all that I believe in.
He tears his chief's constable token from his waist and throws it to Ling Hyun's feet.
Commander, you claim that it doesn't matter what you know. You think that I should be a soldier and follow what you say. But I see now. I am a bandit, and I always will be. I want no place among your kind.
In the flickering lamplight, Li Hyun's blade flashes forward before his eyes.
Your father was once my friend. After what happened, I took it upon myself to aid you through your difficulties. But it seems you're too stubborn to be helped.
his trumpets sound. The
There
judgment
goes the
day
knight.
comes.
Finish him.
Everything went smoothly. Shall we have another round?
The two men meet in a furious clash of blades and incantation, reducing the room around them to shambles. But at the height of their deadlock, Master Ren intervenes, suddenly striking Chen Hugo with her palm, forcing him back several steps.
You hopeless fool! Surrender the sword at once!
I gave my word to protect it. I've made many mistakes. I will not make another. If you want the sword, you'll have to kill me first!
The Dallas flicks her sleeve dramatically as her shadow on the wall, transformed like a serpent shedding its skin. Her gentle facade scatters, falling away like a... Uh-oh! Falling away like a cascade of ashes. Is that her real form now? What form is that supposed to be? What type of Yao is she? Master Ren draws her iron brush and closes.
Can't hold out much longer.
Dazed by her assault, he nearly missed a slip of red paper drifting past him.
Eyes forward! There's no escape now.
Oh, nice fight scene.
Chun, take the sword. My thanks. I hope I'm not too late.
To be continued. Is the next fight? The next one gonna be a fight? What's the next stage? 19. Oh, let's check what's on our net. Wait, so what is this supposed to be? Oh, earthquake. Okay, so those are the magnitudes at the different locations. I see. So this is 1572. Wait, what? 4 and 3/4. Was it 1572? What was the era's name for that year? I vaguely remember there being funerals and celebration. It was the first time I cleared a queue blockage on my own. Who hasn't had their heart broken? My heart is cold, and so is the autumn wind against my cheek. Okay. Not sure what that's supposed to be. What is it just supposed to show the like the I'm not sure what the earthquakes has to do. Is that like the part of the wind knots or something? Stage 19. Significance of the insignificant. No matter how small they are, they will fight to make the difference. Wait. They will fight to make a difference. Paper Heron catches the sword in midair, using its edge to deflect the ink droplets surging towards her from the side. Seeing this, Master Ren lunges forward half a step, barring the doorway.
Return the sword to me.
Not while I yet breathe.
So be it. It will spare me from listening to another of your worthless lectures. You entrusted that sword to me long ago. Why not simply hand it over and return to your carefree wandering? Perhaps you aren't so free from desire.
The knight's gonna one-shot it again, or his own men's gonna take care of it.
Sound. Judgment Day has come.
Each move on the board is an attempt to return to the future.
Amidst the flames, Blade flashes. Paper Hammer and Master Ren remains locked in combat. Beams blaze above them. Pinhead Gun dodges a collapsing timber fall nearby, only now realizing that his commander has vanished within the smoke and fled into the night. Suddenly, as if 10,000 drums were struck at once, the earth trembles and quakes. Also, is there earth? This is when the earthquake's happening, right?
What's going on?
Abraham whips around towards the patch of sky, visible through the study's courtyard.
Lanzhu, the beast has awakened.
The moment has come at last. You are weak, Heron. Your chi will not be enough to contend with Lanzhu.
Wonder what Lanzhu looks like.
I will ascend with or without it.
Her triumphant laughter rings out as she leaps away over the glowing fire.
She!
Don't, Chung. It's too late.
Darkness engulfs the half the sky. Devouring the moonlight, the earth trembles as if it was breathing. Panicked civilian floods the streets. Fire-lit columns of smoke rise over the other half. Beams collapse. Bricks crumble. The calamity has arrived.
Earthquake! It's an earthquake! The ground is splitting apart! I saw someone fall into it! Help! Get help!
My house!
This is Lanzhu's power.
Ren has agitated it, forcing its tea to surge, just so she can siphon it for herself. She is inviting a disaster greater than any known before.
Against the swirling trample of the helpless civilians, a parade advances, chanting above the panicked dying around them.
What on earth is happening?
Tantalize untraveled, but the end has begun! Think salvation is longevity!
Salvation? Longevity? How? Help us, Immortal One!
They think Ren is here to save them. Ridiculous!
Paper Heron stands amidst the wreckage of the street, feeling strangely helpless despite herself. She holds a longevity sword, nods her head, and lets out a deep sigh.
This is all because of me. I brought all of this upon us. When the White Horse School collapsed, I couldn't bear to see the method of longevity disappear. I believed that sharing it with Ren would be for the benefit of all. But I forgot that with fortune comes disaster, and how easily a well-intended deed can lead to peril. The method itself is not wicked, and those who put their faith in Ren are not evil in nature. But I entrusted a dangerous tool to the wrong person. I am the one to blame.
It's difficult to read her expression. You cannot help but see the hellish disaster reflected in the depths of her eyes.
And I must be the one to end it.
Paper Heron surveys the scene ahead of her.
You need to leave.
Leave? Where to?
Anywhere but here. If you go now and run day and night, you may yet survive.
Why?
She looks up, surprised at the fury in Chen Hingun's tone.
If I flee now, how am I any different from those cowardly lords? I may no longer be Chief Constable, but I still answer to my conscience.
You don't fear death?
I fear living in regret.
He clutches his fist, the fire in the eyes burns brighter than any mere reflection.
You trusted me with your sword. I cannot repay you with abandonment. Li Huifeng has fled, but I still have his token to command the other constables. I will aid you in any way I can.
But this is no ordinary crisis. I cannot guarantee your safety.
All the more reason. I'll come find you, once I instruct the other constables to evacuate the townsfolk.
Seeing the young man's resolve, Ibrahim nods.
Be careful.
They exchange a quick glance. Chen Gun turns and leaps back into the burning ruins. Ibrahim casts an incantation and vanishes from the spot. To be continued. Alright, so let's check the formats before we take the ad break. I did hit the snooze button, but I was gonna finish this and then go about the ad so I don't have to hit snooze again. Alright, so let's see. Urgent. Zhao Country annual needs. Needed. First, I'd like to thank everyone for their help. I'm a history graduate student, currently researching the family history of the Liu of Hengwan, a gentry family that produced many imperial scholars throughout the Ming Dynasty. The Li's originally settled in Zhu County, but relocated in Chun Town sometime after the 17th century. Their family rule states that this was to escape a disaster of Zhu Country. They received valuable advance warning and evacuated several days before it struck, sparing the families from casualties. The Li's weren't alone. The Liu, Chen, and Li families of the Hongyuan all have records of departing Zhu Country around the same time. The cross-referencing their accounts confirms the timely aligned. All of them left in the period surrounding the disaster. The Hyunzhou Prefecture Gazette records only officially reassigned after the disaster. The county magistrate and the commander were both transferred elsewhere, and the fate of many other officials remain unknown. The words of the Hangzhou has more specific and unsettling records. At the time, the sun and the moon hung together in the sky. Earth split into two from the gates of the School of May, opening a rift miles long that swallows souls. When the governor had it investigated, he couldn't find a single human dead or alive, only clothes, dead plants, and animals. I suspect the Zhu Country Anno may have more detailed records. Ming Dynasty Anno aren't easy to come by, though. Does anyone have access? Great work. There might be an original copy of the Zhu County Library. I'll check for you. Thank you. Only local officials and wealthy families evacuated. I believe there's more to the story. Right? Stage 20. No turning back. He walks into the fire and burned to ash. Wait, she walked into the fire and burned to ash? Huh? Who burned to ash? No turning back. Lightning tears through the thick clouds, shaking the earth with each strike. Master Ren stands before the May Tree, unmoved the clashing of earth and sky. Her students sit around her in the ring with muted, fearful reverence. Mayfly is among them, sitting at the fronts.
This May tree has ever been the root of our school. And now, it is the key to our greatest triumph. We must protect it at all costs. Now, on my command, form the array.
天地自然，晦气分散。天地自然，晦气分散。
The believers channel their energy into the array. The ground shakes violently and massive sinkhole opens around them. Swallowing sand and stone, soon after, water wells up from the pit, forming into a lake. Golden rays shoot out from the lake, projecting daylight into the cloud like a rising sun.
The balance will be broken, and the sun and moon shall share the sky. So that's what the warning was about. The beast has battled with the White Horse School for a millennium, but today it will die by my hand.
But where is the beast?
Its body has long merged with the land. This very lake is its eye, the only part we may yet reach. The time has come. Let it begin.
八方为神，以气化形。
Master Ren begins an incantation and chants. A typhoon erupts around her, whipping her new lake into a frothing whirlpool. Beneath the golden shimmer, a Balgon ray appears at the lake's edge, knocking it down like a cage of light.
This quelling array has been the work of decades. Once it begins, there will be no escape for Lanzhu. Its death is certain. With it, I will reach my goal, even without the sword.
Suddenly, Yam vanishes. In the smoke, a red light breaks through.
Be gone!
Master Ren leaps to dodge the attack. The paper heron paper slips through faster. And a few pieces tears at her robe's hem.
Stop her!
Yes, master.
Several students form a defensive line, long swords pointing out at the two.
You'll have to get past us first, Heron.
Stand back. I'm not here to fight you.
Yet the Yao don't move. They stare at Paper Heron and expectantly.
Take this.
Silver streaks flash in, breaking the standoff. The Yao are helpless to deflect the sudden barrage of needles.
Master!
Though it was only a brief moment of distraction, Master Ren staggers against the immense pressure crushing down on her.
Hold the line!
Before the Yao can react, Chen Hugon drives his blade into the quelling array, seeking an opening to strike its core.
Protect the array!
Stop this now, Ren. If the array shatters, it will bring about your annihilation.
Enough talk. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Get out of my way!
Boss fight! So who do we have in our party? Alright. Hopefully, Knight takes care of it, does his work.
There is no turning back.
His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
Phase 2! Wait, phase 2, right?
I'm impressed.
Alright, see. Is it this one? Is that her stuff? Oh! We have his, and we have, Is this hers too? Love that's Igor's. I guess it's this one then.
Ah, an interesting one.
The feathers will answer. Take this.
Очистит цель.
天道必反，其势好还。
His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
What happened to her?
She's absorbed too much tea from both her students and Lanzhu. Different forms of tea conflict with each other. They're twisting her physical form.
Okay. How come she only has one? Can we? Oh, I guess we'll change it a little bit. Hopefully, I'm not sure if she has more than one attack. Oh, there it is.
Let me think on it. Ah, an interesting one.
Ready to raid.
And that's that. Ah, what a bloom.
Face me.
Огонь на прикрытие.
Run! You lack the strength to hold so much tea. If you push yourself any further, your body will collapse.
I know what I'm doing. There's no turning back.
No matter, no matter.
No! Everyone, protect the array!
Get into formation! The array mustn't fall!
Who's that?
Stop this! Killing Lanzhu will not bring you longevity. It will only serve to make the calamity greater.
We must transfer our chi to Master Ren!
He's fallen! Push harder! We must cover for the loss!
This is endless!
No.
Considering someone's physical condition, the investiture can be simplified.
With the earth-shattering strain, Master Ren's body shrivels up like a burst grape, blood-stained fragments scattering apart like May petals. The wind reveals her human form and buries the fallen believers. Paper Heron struggles to reach Mayfly.
Mayfly, you mustn't feed any more of your tea to the array. You're draining yourself away.
She reaches out desperately, trying to pull her little friend to safety. Yet Mayfly doesn't move.
I can't turn back now, Heron.
Struggling, she pulls the amulet from her pocket and lays it beside her along with the wrinkled note.
Thank you for helping me get this far. I wanted this. I wanted to try. I have no regrets.
She slumps over, unable to even pull herself up. Yet she raises her head and looks towards Paper Heron.
Good sister, let go now. Your wish has been fulfilled.
Master Ren struggles to her feet, clinging to the array, unwilling to abandon her chance of ascension. The wind whips and howls around the lake. Then, as the chi is last run out, Mayfly's body collapses. The amulet and note are swept up in the typhoon and torn to shreds.
Mayfly!
Heron, watch out!
She loses focus for a moment, but it's enough time for several blades to strike at her. Changing Gun swirls around and blocks them with the sheath of his blade. Her strength fails her. Paper Heron suddenly feels as if the sword in her hand were as heavy as a mule. Black clouds press down against the sky. Then the rounds, the earth tears open and slams shut. Sheets of coarse sand billows through the air. Hunzo is lost. Cries of the Sengus fills the streets. Even the constables can barely protect themselves. There's no place left to run. Behind Master Ren, more Yao fall, fox, hare, butterfly. Paper Heron looks to Mayfly's spot. Nothing remains there but a tuft of lead, trampled by other frantic yowls. What is lost can never be recovered. Countless torn fragments swirl around, caught in the raging typhoon. They drift past her like everything in the world always was, leaving nothing marked on her stone heart.
Why? Why come all this way in seeking to extend your life, only to give it up so easily? Why must you come to this world, only to leave it so soon?
A question that might as well be asked to all living things. He stands alone in the air, holding on the ledge of the... He stands alone in the air, holding the longevity sword. The world around her has become a void of darkness.
I spent so long trapped inside that tree that I forgot what it felt like to be a part of the world. Joy, sorrow, and pain became like distant memories. But what is this bitterness that racks my heart now?
She lowers her head and examines the sword in her hands. Some of the key stored inside the longevity sword flows out in an array, pulled through the air like silk drawn from a cocoon.
Come, Heron, come. You must be starved after that attention. I've saved you some taro. Best not let the master see it.
Cheeky little rascal. I hope no one finds out you were my student on your travels.
You saved my life. I swear I will repay you. I'll do whatever it takes.
So, how is it? Amazing, right? I told you it's delicious. I wanted this. I wanted to try. I have no regret.
Over here, Heron! Under the May tree!
Remember, Paper Heron. In the end, we need only answer to our conscience.
The scene she replayed countless times over 100 years now vanished from her in a single moment. Paper Heron tilts her head back, and a single tear shatters against the sheath.
I understand now. It wasn't my isolation that numbed my senses. It was regret. For 100 years, it was the only thing I knew.
He draws the longevity sword from his sheath. Her hands slow and deliberate, revealing the white jade blade.
The beast's rage has grown beyond control. Whether Ren ascends or not, Huanzhou will fall to ruin. Unless...
All things return to their beginning.
Master, now I understand why I survived. I have an unfinished purpose, and now I will realize it.
He grips the longevity sword with both hands. A crack forms across the blade.
Only one who witnessed the first seal as it was forged long ago can see this done.
Far beneath her, Master Ren takes notice of the change in her former teacher.
Heron, what do you think you're doing? If you shatter the sword, those Yao will have died for nothing, and the White Horse School will be gone forever.
Yet the howling wind drowns out her cry.
If the sword breaks, the method of longevity will die with it. And the legacy of the White Horse School will be forever lost.
Heron, you'll never forgive yourself for this. Shatter the sword, and everything here will be sealed for another 100 years or more. Your new friends included.
Do it, if you believe it is necessary. Do not hold back.
You're mad! How could you be willing to seal yourself into that tree again?
For years, I have dwelled on the day my master shattered the first sword, trying to understand his thoughts, his fears, his hopes. My mind is set. Even if I must give up my senses and become like stone again. Like him, once again, I will shatter the sword. And like him, once again, I will feel no regret. See you in 100 years.
Oh. To be continued. So was it just those three that got sealed? Paper Heron, Master Ren, and Chen Hongyun? Stage 21. Goodbye, friends. I'll be back.
See you in 100 years.
That familiar voice from 100 years ago fades in the wind before the May tree a figure materializes. The image grows more solid and vivid, exactly as Reed saw in her memories. Hey, semi-shy friend, how's everything? Any Any plans for tonight? Are you playing Terraria with everyone tonight or no? I think Spaz is having it later today, at 11. So I'm trying to finish this before the stream starts, but we'll see. I don't think I got a message from Spaz yet. Yeah, nothing yet. But I think he said Terraforming Tuesdays. So I guess it's most of our survival games and the Terraria games too.
Heron!
We still have what? 21 I think we're doing right now, and 22. So those are the two ones left. I'm doing pretty well. What kind of cereal are you having? Oh, nice. As her form solidified, Reed cannot suppress her gas.
I get it now. Those wind knots were frozen by the power of the longevity sword. That's why the Windweave's been experiencing so much interference. And Heron, she's been trapped here for all these years?
The mule trots out happily, eager to bring his friend, old and new, together at last. Seeking Reed frozen in place, a gentle tug at her, taking a blade of grass on her head into her mouth.
Stop that. She's not a snack.
He laughs. The old mule only trots aside and lingers behind the bay tree.
It is good to finally see you in person. Read it? I sincerely apologize for the trouble. There was little I could do from within the seal. You look well, though. I'm glad.
When you said you'd find me, I didn't think you meant like this. It was you, wasn't it? The wind, the paper notes, you used them to guide me here, didn't you?
I did. I believe you've seen this little tea trick a few times by now. Within the seal, I was unable to communicate with the outside world, until those curious strings were put up.
He raised her finger and points first at the old maid tree, and then at the telephone pole standing next to its canopy.
An odd tea runs through them, one I found I could control. That's how I got on the forum.
Reed listens, making mental note of her questions, until she arrives at the realization.
Strings? You mean the cables? You're telling me you can connect to the internet through Qi?
It is a remarkable technology, though at times the tea would disappear. When that happened, I could no longer reach you.
Well, as much as I'd like to dive into it, I really would. Let's save it for another time. Kinda on a deadline here.
She stops and stares at Paper Heron.
I did what you asked, Heron. I untied all the knots. Now it's time for you to hold up your end of the deal. Only, you said that the method would die along with the sword. So, you never really planned on passing it on to me, huh? Or, by teach me, did you mean showing me your story in the wind knots?
She studies Reed. Her smiles and tone are just as Reed remembers, light and warm.
You are so very much like her.
Huh?
Mayfly. She too was a reed. Sprouting in spring, withering by winter. And just like her, you move with haste in every single moment.
A name that both knows lingered in the air, stirring up memories and melancholy.
Mayfly.
That's why I reached out when I saw your post. Fate really seems determined to bring your kind to me. There's one last knot. I want you to be the one to undo it.
Another one? But didn't I already...
The story has yet to come to an end. The method of longevity didn't truly die with the sword. When I shattered it, I truly didn't expect I'd ever wake again. I thought the method of longevity would die with me. And even less that I'd be awakened by this new tea.
With a sigh, she brushes the old maid tree as if closing the door behind her.
The sword may be gone, but it was nothing more than a vessel. Now that I've returned, the method of longevity lives on. And I shall pass it on to you, as thanks for your help.
Her heartbeat quickens in her chest.
Don't be afraid. It sounds complicated, but it only takes a moment to grasp. You've returned me to life. Please, allow me to extend yours.
She smiles and extends her hand, then nods to Reed.
Now, give me your hand.
The answer she has pursued across lifetimes finally within reach. Yet now it is here Reed feels an instant panic. Impossible panic.
Are you for real? Like, really real?
Having second thoughts?
Reed touches her own hair with anxiety. More blades of grass, each one's growing yellower as the piece each passing day falls to the ground.
I would never wish to pressure you. An offer like this could take time to process. Perhaps you feel differently about longevity now, after seeing what happened to Mayfly.
Paper Heron withdraws her hand and waits for Reed's answer.
Do you still wish for more time in this world, little Reed?
She reflects on the question for a long while. A moment later, she raises her head slowly and firmly.
I do. I know my time's short, but I still have a life to live, just like anyone else, and I have the right to live as long as I can. Even if it's hard, even if it's impossible, I can't stop just because I'm scared. I want to live, to see more, write more, experience more. I'll do anything to have one more day, one more hour, even one more minute to live.
She steps forward and grows She steps forward with growing certainty.
I know that the me who sprouts next spring will be me in some way, but she'll never be me. My goals, my experiences, my thoughts, my work, they'll be lost forever. And even if that reed continues to sprout across 1,000 lives, it will never be me again. So, I'll keep looking, till my last leaves have withered away. At least then, I can go without any regrets.
Paper Heron's response begins with a surprise, but soon her face adopts that familiar smile, sincere and wistful.
Well said. Many have held back for fear of the risks. It's rare to see someone with such remarkable courage. I am glad to have at last found the right person.
She extends her hand a second time, offering Reed a sincere invitation.
Then repeat after me.
天地无极，任我裁量。
Reed reaches for the ending and answers she's yearned for. Her finger meets the rough bark.
天地无极，任我裁量。
Frozen wind cascaded from her fingertips, then begins to flow. Suddenly, an illusion before her eyes shatters. Another unexpected figure emerged from within, laughing.
Finally, after all this time.
The figure beneath the May tree brushes away the ash from her shoulder. Reed steps back in shock. The name falters on her tongue, as if she's unable to believe it herself.
You're Ren?
Indeed. Now, come and pay respect to your master.
So, it was you who sent those messages on the forum, not Heron. And I've just...
Reed staggers, the depths of her mistake striking her with the force of a heavy blow. Master Ren's smile grows mad and wide, unconcerned by her fear.
There's no need to be afraid. I may have used Paper Heron's name to bring you here, but I did not lie about the method of longevity. I will guide you to it, if you wish.
She reaches for Reed's forehead, but her hands meets nothing but air.
You did all this to bring me here, just to make me your student. Why? What are you trying to do?
Her question is met with a mocking laugh.
I had hoped you were wise enough to not mistake my kindness for malice. All this fuss over a borrowed name, and yet you overlook the truth. I am your only hope to attain longevity. Everything has a price. If longevity is what you desire, you must take the risk and pay it. I came so close back then. Lan Zhu would have been long dead if Heron hadn't stood in my way. I never thought she would be mad enough to shatter her school's legacy just to seal me away.
The rising wind nearly swallows up her words.
So much time has passed. None who remember those days now live. Only you and I.
But now even the howl of the wind is lost beneath the roar of crackling earth.
All those lives wasted because of her!
You're not gonna...
Nora reads shocked. Master Ren flicks her sleeve sharply, and a patch of earth near the Meiji roots sink. Water surges from the crack beneath rocks and soil, carrying panicked fish along with it.
If those cables hadn't been built, I wouldn't have awoken so soon. For that, I am grateful. I should thank you too, for untying those knots and freeing me from the seal. You see, unlike Master Heron, I ensure those who aid me are properly repaid. Come here!
He yanks Reese close, heat gathering in her right hand as she aims at the newly formed lake. Leaves fall like rain in the tree as the earth buckles. Ripple bounce across the river water, and the water continues to rise.
Today the beast will fall, and I will ascend triumphant.
The lake overflows, soaking the parched yellow grass around it. The chaos of scene matches the mounting panic surging through Reed's body. Forgetting everything else, he grabs at Master Ren's arm.
Stop! You can't do this! Jen?
He stumbles, almost falling into the lake. Just as the vision showed, Lezu's eyes were once a lake at this very spot. Now, after centuries of slumber, it's awakened.
I can't let her!
The wind cries.
Destroy the city!
The gale rushes towards the center of the lake. Signs and awning, bikes and roof shingles, everything the wind touches is pulled up in the rush.
I have to do something!
But she can't reach her. It's too late now.
No need to worry.
Huh?
Somewhere in the growling of the wind, she catches a faint, familiar voice.
Every creature, whether beast or man, wishes for more time in this world. But know this, those at their peak will decline, and those that have fallen will rise. For it is the way to take from those in excess and give to those who lack. When Lan Zhu sleeps, the world around it thrives. When it awakens, the world falls into ruin. All is in balance. The workings of heaven remain constant. There is no need to stop her.
Thanks for the hydrate, Spaz. Reed doesn't answer. She forces herself forward, with grass blades from her head, bending flat against the fierce winds. She strains with all her might, but Master Ren has already raised her hand, ready to strike.
It's too late. The beast ends today. And your mission with it.
Lan Zhu has awakened.
The beast is weak, but my teeth, It flows out from me. What have you done, Karen? I will never.
That's her form.
气入玄玄，三光无名，皆失其路。
To be continued. The last stage. Stage 22. Long time no see. Even after all I've seen, I was stopped by the riverbank to watch the swaying of the little reed. So there's also did Chen Hungyun also get like comes back, or is he still sealed? The rising mist blurs everyone's vision, including that of a terrified fleeing critter. A hand reaches in and lifts it up with ease, saving it from falling into the growing cracks. She remembers when they first met. She has been just as miserable then as she is now. A burning ozone smell hangs in the air. Ripper Heron sits beneath the May tree and looks up. The lightning is gone. She sighs in relief and glances towards her feet. A black fuzzball, weakened from the multiple lightning strikes. Ripper Heron looks down at it, feeling welling up in her for her creature despite everything.
Come here, little one. Come.
Well, that little one is Master Ren?
My master always said we should remember the good done to us and find ways to repay it. You drew that lightning to the May tree and freed me from my seal. Though it was an accident, I have reaped its benefits. And for that, I must give you my thanks. I have nothing of value save the method. Here. Now, be on your way.
He releases the struggling critter and it runs swiftly into the distant grass before vanishing from sight. Paper Heron raises her head. Another figure is walking towards her through the mist. The editor studies this new woman with a familiar face, cautioning not to make the same mistake.
Paper Heron, is that you? Is it really you?
The old mule is blissfully safe despite all the calamity, trots over and whimpers affectionately. Ripper Heron pats his head and smiles at Reed.
Yes, read it. It's the real me this time.
The restaurant by the lake has only just opened for the day, and is already packed with customers. Visitors are willing to pay extra to see the new lake that appeared overnight.
What did I tell you? This place is blessed. So many bright talents. See those reporters? We're gonna be on TV.
So much for peace and quiet. I don't get it. What's so special about an old tree and a lake anyway?
Look on the bright side. Uncle Lee's been thinking about getting into the food business lately. With all these visitors, I bet he'll be moving into a big new house in no time. Isn't that right, Lee?
Sure is. When I've got the place settled, I'll have all of you over for a night of mahjong.
We'll be there, and we won't go easy on you at the table.
Do your worst.
Guests at the corner table takes turns stealing conspicuous glances in their direction. The waiter hurries over and sets down a plate of roast chicken.
Thank you.
He on a visit? You don't look like you're from around here. We've been getting a lot of visitors lately. Just a heads up. Watch out for the tourist traps, eh? Some of the souvenirs in the gift shop are pure rubbish. Ah, just look at that sword. Exactly what I mean. What a shame. Better off spending your money on local cuisine, I'd say.
Appreciated. We just tried the duck and snail stew. Maybe Baozheng's fish next.
The waiter turns away. Paper Heron taps the sword gently, but any sound it might make doesn't rise from the chatter of the restaurant. She lets her hand linger over the fragmented blade, and picks up their conversation.
So, what did you want to tell me, Reedy?
It's not a big deal, really. I just wanted to say it in person. I'm sorry, Heron.
The words pour out bitter and regretful.
I shouldn't have fallen for Rin's trick. I knew something was off about her, but I guess I got greedy. If you hadn't come to my rescue in time,
There. It's over now. We needn't worry about what's in the past.
She picks up the sword playfully, weighs it in her hand, then sets it down.
Long ago, tea flowed strong in the world, surging and rolling like ocean waves. But now it is quieted. It no longer has the force to shake the plains or topple mountains, and the spells drawn from its power have lost much of their might. Lanzhu's power is much the same. That's why things didn't go Ren's way, even though she awakened the beast. When Lanzhu was strong, Ren could draw out its qi to strengthen herself. But the flow of its qi changed course. It draws in qi rather than letting it flow out. A necessary balance. This is the way. Lanzhu is unlikely to cause any disasters for a long time to come. You needn't worry.
She leans forward and offers a hand of comfort to Reed.
Thanks to you, everything's finally settled. Though, I can't help but take a little of the credit. I did do my best to guide you here.
Hold on. So, then you really were the one who guided me here. You wanted me to set Rin free from the seal?
Paper Heron lets the question hang in the air, offering only a knowing smile at first. Then she speaks, her answer deftly pruned and insightful.
When I saw your post on the forum, I knew that you were a Yao, but I couldn't be sure of what you'd do until you showed up in person. Just like Mayfly, I knew you would take any risk to find the method, and I realized Ren would seize on your desire and exploit it. You wouldn't be put off by what you saw in the wind knots. I knew you'd see it through to the end. So when Ren took my name to approach you on the forum, I didn't stop her. Just like I didn't stop her from releasing Lanzhu. She would only be returning qi to its rightful place, not disturbing it.
Her voice drops after a brief pause. She continues.
One gains, and the other loses. In the end, what's lost returns to where it is needed, and thus, balance is maintained. Were it not for your resolve, none of this would have come to pass. And because all who took part in this, you, Ren, me, stood by each of our choices to the end, what started hundreds of years ago could at last come to its rightful end. So you see, there's no need to apologize. All unfolded as fate intended.
I see.
Reed lets out a long breath. The grass blade wilts on her head.
I haven't found longevity, but at least I found a story worth telling. That's good enough for me.
She can't hide the sting of regret in her voice, but she bears it as best as she can. Yet Paper Heron sees on it.
There's a little more to it, actually. In the spring after Mayfly's death, a green shoot grew from the place where she last stood. When winter came, it withered. But in each following spring, a sprout grew anew.
You mean I'm...
In a way, Mayfly's wish has been fulfilled.
Yeah. I like this little epilogue.
Reed smiles as she closes her notebook.
I'm planning to write a couple more stories before winter comes. I hope the Reed that sprouts next year likes them too.
He frowns playfully.
I must say, you're quite inquisitive for a Reed. You'd likely make an excellent Taoist. Were you born in my time, many would have wanted you as their student. How about
Thanks for the offer, but I've always wanted to be a commissioning editor. I think I've had enough of Taoism for one lifetime.
They both laugh for a long while. Reed composed herself first. She thinks for a moment, then extends an invitation.
But how about we take a walk around the May Tree again?
Two figures approach the May Tree. One crouched low, the other stands nearby. Paper Heron looks up at the tree full of red blossom and past the bark as if greeting an old friend.
this old thing will soon bloom more beautifully than ever.
The editor examines the stone brick arranged around the tree, apparently recovered from some old houses that collapsed years ago. A half-buried stone catches her attention.
This is...
He bends down and brushes away the layer of dirt covering his face.
Come on, Reedy. We'll still have some time if we take a shortcut to the streets.
Oh, sure.
The editor runs a few steps to keep up with her companion.
I gotta report back to the office soon. Tomorrow, or at least by the day after. What about you? What are you gonna do?
Paper Heron tilts her head, gesturing towards the tall building in the distance.
I'll keep traveling. I seem to have missed a great deal over these last centuries. And, you know, my taste seems to have restored a little. Perhaps I'll search for a place with good food and stay there for a half-month.
I'd love to join you. If I still have time, that is. You'll still be on the forum, right? The same account?
Of course. And there's a friend I'd like you to meet.
The lake lies quiet as the wind laps gently around it. Great. The lake lies quiet as the wind laps gently over it. Now a place where small creatures can gather to rest beneath the shade. Paper Heron scoops up the fur ball and strokes his sleek coat.
Hey, little one. Are you from around here? How about some fish for supper?
Seeing the cat lounge gently beside them, Reed rests her hand on the back as well. He remembers her last question.
A friend, huh? Someone else you met on the forum? Who are they? Any idea what kind of food they like? There's a couple restaurants around here that look good.
You needn't worry. He'll be grateful to eat anything. And in fact, you already know him.
The Chan, is he back?
Last time the seal took away my sense of taste. But his, at least, seems fine. He will have awakened by now. We can discuss it on the forum later. I have to say, the internet is quite amazing, connecting people from all corners of the globe.
It sure is.
The editor gazed at the silver line where the lake meets the sky. He raises her arms, stretching her tense body. Thanks for the stretch,
So I got
Spaz.
all worked up for nothing. But I guess I shouldn't complain. There's no cataclysm, no raging beast, just a tree, a lake, and a gentle breeze over a quiet little path.
Indeed.
He watches the fish as they bob up from the lake, surfacing one moment, diving neck deep the next. One jumps up and vanishes away the moment it hits the water.
It was all but a splash in the pond.
Oh, the forum. He's back. It's Chen. He got a nut in the seal. So I guess Hipper Heron and Chen. What time is it? So that's a good ending because I was figuring who her friend was. And the end that we finished the main event. Oh, we got a computer. Alright. The May Tree in the Central Park is actually haunted. I have to share a supernatural experience. That May Tree in the Central Park is genuinely haunted. I've been working night shifts as a security guard at the Central Park. The one with the enormous May Tree, right next to the immortal resident. One night, I woke up from a nap and spotted a mule staring at me outside the security room. It had copper coins and red paper hanging from his body. Not the kind of thing you look nowadays. Creepy. I froze and eventually it wandered off. Honestly, it shook me up, but it was just a mule, so I pushed through and kept the job. Then one day, every bud of the May Tree dropped. That same night, while I was on patrol, I spotted a woman in red floating beside the tree from across the park. She was humming a little tune and drifted right past me. I ran off. Told my supervisor the next day, and he didn't believe a word of it, even accused me of slacking off. After that, Taurus showed up and the May Tree bloomed again. Last night, I ran into something under the tree once more. This time, it was a long-haired man. I heard him murmuring something about sleeping too long and asking what time it was. He had me half to death. I always thought the May Tree looked like the core of a ray. Something sealing away powerful evil. The blossom falling means the ray was broken. The tree blooming again means the evil energy is surging. The further from the core, the weaker the seal. Which is why the mule appeared at the outer edge of the park. Does anyone know anything about those two evil spirits? I doubt they'll be easy to deal with. Is something terrible about to happen in Zoo County? Breaking news, official has sealed off the Central Park. They say they're investigating arcane matter. I knew it. Something was really there. It's funny that Chen responded. Nonsense! Was he the long-haired guy? The blockage of Qi between heaven and earth has been cleared. The last of the longevity sword Qi has been channeled into the May Tree. Everything has come full circle. May the old tree flourish for another 1,000 years. Alright, I don't think I have any more for wishes.